Hi guys, we're coming to you live. We're up in Canada and we're at Hidden Meadow Alpaca Farm. So of course you know my daughter loves animals. Last year, for those of you who remember, we went to the donkey sanctuary and oh my god, what an amazing time that was. But this time we're gonna see some alpacas. So I can't wait to see how this goes. So I'm gonna let you guys know, see everything. We're gonna take videos of everything. And so join us on this tour. Okay guys, so let me show you this. So we're on the grounds of the Hidden Meadow Alpaca Farm. And look at this guys. This came straight off the alpacas. Now I know you're probably saying, what in the world? That looks a mess. But guess what? I'm going to show you in the end how this comes straight off the alpacas and then it turns into yarn for hats, for blankets. Some of you guys might be already using alpaca yarn out there and not even knowing it. But this will turn into yarn and it came straight off the alpacas. Isn't that amazing? Isn't it amazing how things we don't even realize or even think about where it comes from and how it's made? But this is going to be a good one, guys. I'll see you as we're touring through. But as you can see, look, just beyond those gates, it's going to be alpacas. They also have a baby that was just born a week ago. That's exciting. So let's get getting.
And that tells you that's a sugar maple. And that's a sugar maple tree right there. You see, it's almost got a bit of a grayish hinge in the dark. It's not really gray, but it gives you that impression of gray. And so what happens here is in the spring of the year, when it's sort of -5 at night to +5 during the day, the tree's waking up from the winter. And what it's doing is pumping sap from roots to where the leaves will be. They're not there yet, and back and forth like this. It's like a pump. As it gets warmer, it goes one direction. As it gets colder, it goes the other direction. So we drill holes in those trees, about 3/4 of an inch deep. And we tap into that little river. You see the blue hose there?
Yeah, I see that blue hose.
I'll stick that into the tree and we'll put a big 5-gallon pail underneath it and we'll start to fill that with sap.
Oh, that's how they fill
Now, why do we need it? We need sap.
the buckets to get the sap.
We need to make 45 liters of sap to make 1 liter of syrup.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Most of it's water. And what you're doing, you're boiling all the water out. That's how you're making your syrup. And the history of this is, if you think back to the 1500s when Europeans were coming over to settle Canada and the United States, the First Nations, the indigenous folks, were the ones that showed us how to make maple syrup. And they taught us how to do it.
Oh, wow.
And they did not have metal, so they used birch bark. And that was made their baskets, and that they put the sap in that. As long as there was lots of liquid in it, the birch bark wouldn't catch on fire. So that's sort of the so that's what we do. And we do this every spring. And it's my favorite time of the year because the geese are coming home and it's getting nicer outside and the sun is out. It's just a great way to send a spring. So come down this way.
So you
Honestly, I wouldn't have even known.
I just do this.
I would have thought, like, if I see this tree, I would never know this was a maple tree.
Yeah.
Like, so wherever we are, you know, we just see trees and we just think they're trees.
Oh, yeah, see, these are all different types of trees.
Yeah.
You can see. But you can see the sugar maples have the little blue hoses on them.
Yeah.
And then there's some smaller ones that aren't big enough to tap yet.
Oh, I see those back there.
Yeah. So you want those are all maples all the way through there. You see the
Oh.
trail? That's where I go through to pick up the sap.
Oh, wow.
We'll come down to where we make it.
Now we're on our way to where we make the sugar, the maple syrup. Follow the trail, guys.
gotta have something to do.
Oh, this is another maple tree here, too. I wonder if we have any maple trees.
It's not cold enough.
Yeah, I think they kind of run out once you get out of some of those northern states.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you have as many, or if you do, I don't think
one of
they're
my
as good for
ferocious
sugar.
Right.
I think it takes
Okay, we're entering the sugar shack. Yes. Oh my goodness, guys. Here comes the sugar shack.
This is where we make maple syrup.
Oh, this is where they make maple syrup.
So I'll tell you a little bit about the construction. Because some people know about construction and how it's built. So this is a type of construction that's universal around the world, done without nails. And the way this is built is called mortise and tenon or post and beam construction. So you come over, you can see the construction technique right here. This is your post, and this is your beam coming across. And at the end of that beam, you cut a tongue about this wide. You cut a hole, you push it in, you drill a hole right through the whole piece, and locking that tongue, and you put a wooden dowel like that, and you lock it into place.
Oh,
So you don't need nails.
wow.
And all the cross pieces have 18-inch dowels holding them up. And at the
Wow.
very top, you put the two together like this, you put a pin through it, and it can't move.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
So this is called post and beam, and it's universal around. I had visitors from India, from Afghanistan, other places. They
Wow.
said, this is the way we did our barns too.
Oh, wow.
It's an old technique. So this is what's happening in the spring of the year. We're filling all those pails because you need 45 liters to make a liter of syrup. You gotta,
Wow.
you gotta pick a lot.
Oh, I see.
But I have grandkids.
Oh, good.
So my grandkids do not like the pails. They like these little cans because what they walk is they walk up to the tree like that. This is hanging on the tree, full of sap, and they just drink it just like that.
Oh,
and
wow.
it's clear as water, so it hasn't been made into syrup yet, but it's sweet, just a little bit sweet. It's ice cold.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's so refreshing. If you're ever visiting a sugar shack in the spring, drink the sap right from the tree. It's fantastic.
Wow.
It's a great tasting.
Real sweet.
Yeah, and it doesn't real sweet, just a little bit of sweetness to it, but it's good. So this is the evaporator. So the sap is coming from a big tank on the back, it flows into here, and we're boiling this with a wood fire. And as this boils down, there's three things that happen to the sap. It gets browner, it gets sweeter, but it also gets heavier. And as it gets heavier, it goes to the bottom. So at the top, it would still be clear like water, and it goes down, dark brown at the bottom. And this is my finishing pan, and it draws from the bottom of that pan. There's a little float, and it'll pull
Oh,
it
yeah,
right
yeah,
through
yeah.
here like this, and then you boil this. And when it hits 107 Celsius, it's ready. Now, when I was a kid growing up, we didn't use thermometers. We used spoons. You put a spoon in, you held it up. In French, you used to say, on fait l'élision. The drips become a single long drip like that. It's right. If you ever make candy, you'll see the same test to see
Oh,
if you
yeah,
can do-
yeah,
or,
yeah,
or
that's
jelly
right.
or whatever. So you did that. As soon as I made that one big lip, it's ready for bottling.
Wow.
There's two more steps we do.
It's a lot of work.
Oh, it's all. My father once told me. He said, if it doesn't feel like work, it's not work.
Yeah, that's true.
Or he also said, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that I can imagine that's a lot of work. That's all.
Yeah, my father used to say as well. He said, if you like your work, you'll never work a day. in your
Right.
life."
Because you love what you do.
Yeah. So this is a filter press. So this thing is boiling hot. It's just come off that front pan, and we pump it through under pressure, and we put a series of cardboard filters through like this, and that takes all the dirt out. And then I just take like this, put the bottle underneath, and bottle it, and cap it. And these all have those little seals that you get when you buy it in
Right.
the store.
Oh, yeah, right.
And as soon as you tighten that, it'll just seal tight and
Lock
make a
it.
seal.
But you don't have to refrigerate that.
No, you don't.
No.
No.
You can,
As soon as you open it, you should refrigerate.
Yes.
But without, you can just leave
Before,
it
yeah.
just like
It's
on the
good.
shelf.
Yeah,
You buy syrup in a store,
Right.
it's not in the cold section.
right. Oh, wow.
So cool.
No, it's on the shelf till
Yeah.
you open it.
Yeah.
How much would you make
at
in
that.
a?
I made
pickle
80
sauce?
bottles last year,
Okay.
and it wasn't a great season. It got too warm too quick, and as
Yes.
soon as it gets too warm, it stops running.
Stops.
It's
Yes.
done. I gotta
And
show
a
you two
bottle
more.
of that is about $8, $9.
No, they're about 30 to 35 in a store, a little cheaper here, but I don't have any. So I can't sell you any. Well, if you'll come back here in March, you
Yeah.
can help me. No, we actually have visitors, and it's free, and they come and they just visit the whole operation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just fun. I love that time of year. So, old wood stove before we had electricity, right? This is
Right.
up- so the kids may not know this. There's wood is kept on this side, and it's burning hot. This lever here moves the heat into the oven, which is right here. And my wife did a ham in there last year, and as she took it out, I glazed it with hot syrup right out of the evaporator.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Or if you're cooking bacon, we fry bacon on here, I'll just throw a little bit of syrup on top of it. And cook it.
We
Oh,
have one of these
so
old stoves in the
Just like that,
basement.
yeah,
I don't
a little
know
bigger- a little
if
bigger than
it's
that.
coal or if it's.
Some were coal, but these were all wood fired.
Yeah, we either have wood or coal. We never used it. It
Yeah.
came with the house
Yeah, yeah.
because,
And this old. It's real
yeah,
old.
the house is more than 100
So you're
years
probably
old.
sitting on an antique there.
Yeah.
Because they're hundreds of years old and they're
Yeah.
actually worth something. But anyway, this is a bread warmer. So this pipe is hot from the wood fire.
Wow.
It'll keep this warm. So in the winter or in March, when you got bread, it'll get cold and it'll freeze. You just shove it in there. It keeps it nice and warm. And we
Wow.
do soups and stews. We fry our eggs and bacon on top of this.
Oh,
with frying
nice.
pans and just,
My mother used to raise, when she made bread and buns, she would raise them in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, you have to leave the door open because that gets hot.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
It does.
But she would put them into.
Yeah. So yeah,
the yeast.
every farm had one of these when I was a kid.
Oh,
growing up.
wow.
So I got to show you two more things just because they're fun to do as part of the tour.
Like it.
Is that was my father's saw, and he gave it to me
Oh, wow.
when I built this sugar shack. It's not used to cut wood. What do you think it's used to cut? And there's a clue at the end of the handle.
Is it for ice? It's like sharp.
It's nice.
That's an ice saw.
It's a nice.
Oh,
The
wow.
movie Frozen? You guys seen the movie Frozen?
Right, right.
That's an ice saw. My father used that as
Oh,
a
wow.
man on the Ottawa River, was where we come from as a family. And those are the tongs he used to pick up the blocks of ice.
Oh, like,
wow.
yeah, like this, yeah.
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 And he would bring that ice back to the place, and they had a little cabin. up
Like a
beside the
ice
farmhouse.
chest or
Yeah.
something?
Oh, this was just a little
That's-
house,
that's
almost, a
way
little shed.
back.
And he threw the ice in and covered it with sawdust and straw, and that was your fridge for the summer.
Oh,
And I did this for my grandkids 2 years ago. I took the ice off that roof out there, and I put it, because that's the north side, doesn't get any sun. I piled it down there, I covered it with straw, and they came in July, and you could make snowballs. There was still ice in there.
Wow.
They thought that was pretty fantastic.
that is fantastic.
And that's my oldest son's first pair of skates.
I was gonna say, is those somebody's get? Oh,
Those
he
are my
has
sons.
some little feet there.
And he was, this is what the true story, I'm serving in the Canadian Army in Germany. My son's born in Germany. And my father is very French Canadian.
Okay.
He phones me up and he says, is he walking yet? I said, Dad, he started to walk about 2 weeks ago. He says, get him skates. If he can walk, he can skate. And all 4 kids, as soon as they walk, we put these skates on them with a chair, and they learn to skate. And they take the chair away in a week, and they're skating.
Oh, wow.
And that's how you teach them. Yeah, a
Oh.
year old. And that's why we make great hockey players.
Wow.
Anyway, that's a little bit of history here as well. And this is just
Wow.
what we do for fun. My wife and I are here because it's wheelchair accessible for her. So we're here every spring.
Cool.
Yeah.
Aw.